Hey everybody, it's Pony Metals here with another video. Alright guys, I'm gonna get into something that it kind of frustrates me. Um well, let me start here. The reason I jumped into precious metals is because I am a huge fan of Robert Kiyosaki, and he talks about different assets and different investment assets, and he tells you what to do. He talks about gold and silver, property, and different things. Just about life in general and what you should do with your money and how you should go about income. And what it is financial education, and I love it. I've been obsessed with it for a long time, but it can be really frustrating trying to tell people about financial education that don't understand it. All right, guys. So, I'm 31. I'm still, I still have friends that are like in their mid 20s, and, they're partying and they're doing whatever. And a lot of them work, and they're not trying to hear about silver or gold or any of that stuff. And I'm going to dive into it right here. Right. Check this out. Right. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at this right here. This is a stripper, right? She makes, strippers make good money depending on where you're at. They can make well over 100 grand in a year. Look at this girl. All that money here, money, 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 cash, cash, cash. Look at all that cash. But where does this money go? These people right here, in the end up very, very, very broke because they have no financial education. The saying goes, cash is trash. And I personally don't hold on to this paper. You know, they're going to take the money, and where is it going to go? I'll tell you where it's going to go. It's going to go to the mall. They want Prada, Gucci, toys, stuff. Um, the cost of living, paying your landlord, uh, groceries. I mean, everybody has to eat and all, but you know, the nail salon, the hair salon, they're paying everybody but themselves. And that's bad financial education. And that's why people like that end up broke. They say the rich buy assets and the poor buy what they call stuff, and the middle class buy stuff. Okay? So, exactly. So, check this out, right? That same stripper. What if instead of blowing the money every which way on high designer and the best of this and that has no value, what is called an income producing asset? For example, I'm on Alibaba.com. These are bounce houses. You rent one out, and this, it might take have them sign a little paper or whatever, but for example, this is an income producing asset. All right, same thing with maybe renting out a mechanical bull or wedding furniture or whatever you can rent out, pool toys, you name it. Just some small examples, okay? Um, that money goes to waste. Look at right here, another income producing asset. You put one of these in a Walmart or a small barber shop, and it's producing for you. It's all a write off. It's a producing asset once again. But people don't think like that. They just want, what's in front of their face. They want money. So that's two income producing assets. Let's look at another one. Uh, Here you go. Domain names. I personally own a nice list of domain names. Virtual. It's called virtual assets. And I have a list of like the 20 most expensive sold domain names right here. Once upon a time, you could have got your hands on vacationrentals.com, and it sold for 35 million. Privatejet.com, 30 million, when the .com craze was going on, you could have grabbed them. I mean, if you're old enough. Right now I'm grabbing domains with the different instead of .coms, they're doing like I have one, let's see, right here. Um I have some right here. These are all mine. boutique.gift now, or .io, or .dating. You know, this is my personal list. These are for sale, and they're already appraising high. But for example, 40-hour work week. I paid $10 for this. Someone offered me $350 for it. That's what I'm talking about. And if I hold on to it, it really can appreciate just like any other asset. And if you put a website to it, then we are talking income coming in 365, 24 hours a day. That is an asset. People don't think like that. Assets, keyword. All right. Index. Index mutual funds. Okay. They call them, Robert Kiyosaki placed this under paper assets, because, and he also mentions that these are the easiest to get into, stocks and mutual funds. What they both offer is compound interest, and if you know, like I do, the eighth wonder of the world, said by Einstein himself, is compound interest. I'm talking about earning interest on top of interest till it snowballs out of control, and in the end you end up rich. And that's really a time game. But yeah, so there you go. That's another route. Assets, keyword assets. One of my favorites. I personally own antiques. You can go on rubylane.com and grab up all types of cool stuff that will do nothing but appreciate. We're talking about paintings that you can grab for really cheap. I'm talking about like stuff from the 1900s, 1700s. This is just an example of paintings. I mean, if you go on the site, you can find tons of cool stuff. And between art or what do they have? They have ceramics. They have old clocks. I'm talking about really awesome stuff. Yet again, asset, something that you want to put your money into. This will produce for you later on. Um, Memorabilia. When I was about 13 years old, I seen a pair of Muhammad Ali gloves signed um, at my local card shop, and they only wanted like 350, and this had to be like in the early or late 90s or whatever, maybe early 2000s. They only wanted like 350. Imagine what these are worth now, especially since the greatest of all time has passed away. I'm talking about 2,500 up. Okay. And yeah, putting your money into something. And our favorite, our personal favorite, the reason that you have subbed to my channel or you're checking out this video: hard asset, silver, gold, maybe even platinum. I have some copper. Copper is spiked lately. I have a 10-pound bar. It's actually on the all-time high, I guess. I mean, check the data as of this video. It was high at the time. Silver, great thing to put your money into. Oh, before I forget, properties. Shout out to Silver Slacker. He has a video. I don't want to put him out there, but he has a video where he shows everybody that they ask him, how does he get all this silver? He has assets that produce him more silver. He has real estate. He tells you about it. It's not a popular video. People are so stuck on what they want to see and what's in front of them. They don't look at the bigger picture, you know? And he's able to grab up more silver because he has an asset working for him. It's like, I don't know if any of you guys read The Richest Man in Babylon. Take an asset, make it produce, and then make that asset that produced, take what it produced to make it produce again, almost like compound interest. And it's just beautiful. So silver, gold, palladium, whatever, hard assets, best way to go. It's the best thing to like build a foundation underneath you with all your other assets. So if you have that bounce house, or you sell that memorabilia one day, or that old vintage comic book of Superman that they're not making any more of, you want to put it all underneath you in bricks of silver, bricks of gold. That is the smartest way to go about it, in my opinion. All right, guys, I'm still loving silver. I'm still stacking. Please sub to my video if you like stuff like this, and I got more in the way. All right, thanks. I know, long video, but see it.